And remember, not a single person who existed died. Forbidden interview with Tesla, which was found after 83 years. There is a legend that when Nikola Tesla was born, lightning struck the house. The midwife delivering the baby was scared. Considering this a bad sign, she insisted that the newborn would be a child of darkness, but Tesla's mother answered, "No, he will be a child of light." And so it happened. Lightning became a symbol of the entire life of the future genius. During his lifetime, Nikola Tesla planned to live to be 150 years old. When Prohibition was introduced in the United States of America, he revised his forecast, stopping at 135 years. "Because I was used to drinking alcohol with meals and didn't see anything wrong with it." Vice versa. Despite the fact that Tesla was a handsome, tall, and most importantly smart man who basked in the rays of female attention, he did not allow representatives of the opposite sex into his life. Nikola Tesla was not only an outstanding engineer and physicist, but also a great intriguer and philosopher. To get funding for his experiments, he promised investors unimaginable things, from wireless electricity to teleportation. And yet, even though Tesla was a genius, nothing human was alien to him. He loved to speculate about higher matters, about God, about immortality, technologies, and discoveries that would change the world. The other day I found a very interesting interview with Tesla, which he gave to a journalist in 1930 at the age of 74. Tesla lived to be 86 years old. I don't presume to say that the date is correct, but the thoughts are interesting. In the last years of his life, the scientist talked a lot and many people came to him to talk. Futurists say that the 20th and 21st centuries were born in the head of Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla broke the atom for the first time in the laboratory. A weapon has been created that causes vibrations and earthquakes. Black cosmic rays detected. They will pray to him in the temple of the future, because people have learned the great secret that fire, water, earth, and air can be full of vital forces from the ethers. Tesla claims that invisible threads of energy that have not yet been discovered literally permeate the entire universe. Needless to say, almost 100 years later, scientists will seriously talk about dark energy that permeates the entire cosmos, affecting gravity and the expansion of the universe. So Tesla was not far from the truth when he spoke about the food of love and reasonable joy. The scientist was very metaphorical. Almost like a poet. Tesla touches on religions for a reason, since he believed that they were all invented by man and had no value on the scale of the universe. He is careful in his conclusions. After all, this is the beginning of the 20th century, and at that time such a thing would never have been published. This is 100% prohibited. Tesla says, "I wanted to illuminate the whole earth. There is enough electricity to create a second sun. Humanity is not ready for great and good things. In Colorado Springs I saturated the ground with electricity. We can also use other energies as well as positive psychic energy. It is found in the music of Bach or Mozart or in the poems of great poets. Deep within the earth there is energy of joy, peace, and love. Their expression is the flower that grows from the earth, the food we receive from it, and everything that creates human nature. I have been searching for many years about how this energy can affect people. The beauty and smell of roses can be used as medicine and the sun's rays as food. Life has an infinite number of forms, and it is the duty of scientists to find them in any form of matter. All I do is search for them. I know I won't find them, but I won't give up searching. I know that gravity is all you need to fly, and my intention is not to create flying machines, but to teach people to restore consciousness on their wings. I'm trying to awaken the energy in the air. There are basic sources of energy. What is considered empty space is just a manifestation of matter that does not awaken. There is no empty space on this planet, not in the universe. The black holes that astronomers talk about contain the most powerful sources of energy and life. First there was energy, then matter. Matter is created from primordial and eternal energy, which we know as light. She seated and the stars, planets, man, and everything on earth and in the universe appeared. Matter is an expression of endless forms of light, because energy is older than it, and all living things are woven from the energy of light. And remember, not a single person who existed died because energy is eternal. In fact, the Tesla idea is far from new. Religion also speaks of the fact that at first there was nothing, but then everything came out of this nothing. Like, God is light, and this light that he carries and gives birth to all life on earth. It turns out that God is the energy that Tesla talks about. He is God, an unconscious creative force, and here there is already a disagreement with religion. If this is so, then there is no karma, sins, or the last judgment. God doesn't care who does what in the universe, it was created and everything goes on without his participation. Tesla also talks a lot about the nature of death. In his opinion, it never existed. Everything in the universe is a transition from one state to another. That's the whole secret. You will never die because you were never born. You have always been in one state of energy or another. Modern researchers have established elementary particles may well obey a person's mental order. This science is called quantum physics. This is what Mazurin, candidate of physical and mathematical sciences, said about this. Experiments were conducted in which mental influence deflected a laser beam, water changed its properties, at a distance of thousands of kilometers, and changed the plane of polarization of light rays. This could happen under a slight mental influence. Tesla was confident that not only electrons, but everything in the universe has consciousness and that the cosmos is a single living organism. Tesla believed that the universe is an integral organism, which consists of many parts that are similar, but differ in different vibration frequencies. Each part is a parallel world, entering into resonance with the frequency of another world. We seem to be opening the doors to that dimension. This way you can travel throughout space. He wanted to make all of humanity happy, but in time he came to the conclusion that all his inventions could be used for murder. He understood that he was too ahead of his time and people were not ready to accept his gift. Tesla stopped his experiments and destroyed all records that contained a description and the essence of his inventions. The brilliant scientist was able to realize in time all his responsibility for the possible use of his technical devices. He said, "I could split the globe, but I would never do it. My main goal was to tell, show and disseminate ideas that will become starting points for new research." Many, of course, called Nikola Tesla, some a dreamer, an eccentric, some a messenger from other worlds, a representative of higher civilizations. I think that humanity still has to learn about this. The main thing is different. He was one of the first to be able to enter the quantum field, and learn to obtain from there the information that he needed. He was able to do it, and we all still have to learn it.